I always do that. I just stop recording the last video that I posted in my channel. I'm not gonna put in the CapCut, and I really don't want to do that. So if you are watching that video, this is the continuation of the last video. Unfortunately, I click to reduce the screen and this happens. The camera just stopped working. But let's keep going. As I was saying, I was cleaning the car, vacuum it with the vacuum cleaner, and after that, I take out the rug of the car to clean it. All the rugs, the passenger rug, the motorist rug, and it was what I did. Let me see, and I guess that was it. What I did, and after I finished cleaning the car, I went to the kitchen and washed the dishes, the lunch dishes. So there isn't so much dishes to wash, so it was really fine. In 5 minutes, I ended up cleaning it. And now I'm here recording that video. Today, I was planning to go to the UTFPR. However, I don't think that really worth it. In the time that I was thinking to do that, it was like 1:30 p.m. And usually, for you arrive there and you have lucky, you can arrive in an hour, half an hour, half and 1 hour, half an hour. Uh, so it is a lot of time. So I was calculating it. Probably I would arrive like 3 p.m. and I would just stay until 7 p.m. or even less, like 5 p.m. And until I organize everything, I study because I am planning to go over there to study, exclusively to study because I really like to study in those kind of places. I don't know why, but I can't really concentrate and focus at home. A lot of people had that problem. I have that problem. Some of friends of mine have that problem. So, and some of my friends don't have that problem. They prefer to study at home. But I really am a college person. Because I prefer to study at college, at a university where I know that I am exclusively there to study. And this have a connection with environment. Usually when you have the habit about studying, and I developed the habit about studying exclusively at college, like in, in the last year, in the beginning of the last year. So because of that, it is way easiest for me study at college than at home. Um, so because of that, I prefer to study at university. But as I said, it would take so much time, and I wouldn't really enjoy the time of studying over there. I wouldn't be able to spend so many time. So I decided to do that tomorrow. I'll try to lunch really early, like 11 p.m., and take the next bus, and then go to a TFPR and study. Um, and so as I can study over there, I'm gonna study here at home. I'm gonna try to do some exercises, maybe watch some video classes. Maybe this could help. But I really think that is gonna be really hard because I hate studying. Hate it is a so much strong word, but I don't like studying at home, so I will have to force myself to do that. But I really hope that I be able to study a little bit, at least like an hour, maybe two, half, and 1 hour. I don't know. Um, so I really think that's it. I'm really happy that I am being able to record longer videos in English. That's really good. At least English speaking. I feel that I am improving a lot. Not only my English, but also my skill to talk with others. Because I see myself here in the camera, I can re-see the videos, see everything that I do while talking. So I really think that that's helps me uh, to improve my skills in like that oratory skills, all those skills of when you're talking with a lot of people, when you have to do a presentation. So when I'm here recording those videos, I really think that those things are really helpful. Some reflections that I had today from a book that I just remember. It is the name of the book. I'm gonna say in Portuguese. It is Diário de uma Favelada from Carolina, Carolina something of Jesus. Let me see here. Uh, Carolina Maria de Jesus. She that book it is unreal. Really, it is a really hard book to read in the sense of you see, not see, you read everything that she goes through, and there is some part of the book that I wasn't believing it. Like I thought with myself, this cannot be true. This cannot be true. That this isn't possible. That in a reality of Brazil, this is true. We're talking about 90 and 60, 90 and 50. I guess that those are the years. Uh, Let me see. I guess that is the period of the time just yes, during 1955 and 1960. And that's a really hard book to read because you read a real diary of a people that um, make those annotations every single day. She's a really strong woman that wanna to live that life of living in a such horrible place by writing a book talking about uh, uh, her reality. And she had a lot of child, not a lot, but I guess that it is three. And it is really sad everything that they come through. There's a point that they had to eat trash food, and there's a really strong phrase that his son say to her, that it is, "Mom, you promised that we wouldn't eat trash food anymore." So I remember that there's a lot of people, there's a lot of impacting moments in that book, that it is one of the the uh not the it is the one that it is not so much bad. There's more horrible moments that she go through. So I really don't remember all the moments, but I really believe that if I read the book, I will remember them. I guess if I see my annotations, probably I'm gonna find it because I remember that I write down in some place, maybe in my book, in my little book, but I really don't remember. But that book really makes me reflect how much lucky I am. Not only for have a structured family, um, not only for the food that I have every single day, not only for the place that I have, but for the life that I have. I am such a lucky guy, and a lot of times we have to be grateful for everything that we have. Like I have a mom, I have an incredible dad, I have an incredible mom, I have an incredible family, I have my dogs, I live an incredible life, I have peace, I don't live in a war, you know. So that book really teach me how much life can be bad for some people. And it is really sad to think that a lot of people go through that and they don't have any option, you know. They stay over there because the rich persons want to be more rich and the poor persons, everyone that is poor ended up being more poor. And that's really sad in a world that uh, literally we know, since the agriculture, we know to cultivate a quantity of food that could ended up all the food problems. But for a money question, for I don't know why the politicians don't solve that problem, why the nations uh, don't make a alliance and I don't know that they solve that problem. I know that talking here in my home, sitting in that chair, it is really easy to say that all the nations are just a piece of shit. However, yesterday I had another reflection that I was watching a movie with my girlfriend. The movie is called Lost in Mars. So it tells a story about an astronaut that ended up being lost in Mars, and there is a moment where United States and China they form an alliance to save that astronaut, to build a spaceship, to give supplements, and there's all the story in the movie. Anyway, the point is, imagine a world where United States and China uh, help each other for literally a man. Why couldn't the nations like make alliance? When I say alliance, it is big alliances, not those agreements where they say, oh, you, I don't know, you give me five breads and I give you a piece of meat. I'm just giving an example. Uh, I'm saying that if the world be all together, like we respect each other independently of the culture of other people, and we respect each other and we help each other, if we don't think only in ourselves and we lost that ego, because I really believe that there is a certain point where the politicians, all the big guys, they have so much ego, and because of that, this impede of the world become only one nation, a together nation that focus on improving, that focus on solving all the problems of health, of food, you know. So I'm gonna repeat, but it is easy to say here in my house, here in my home, that I have a great life. However, I really think that uh, if the word be that way, it would be really better. I'm sorry for the part choice of English that I did in the last minutes, but I tried to share my thoughts, but I don't know if it was really clear. But I guess we're gonna finish today. Um, but I guess that's it. So thanks so much for watching that video, guys. If you, I don't know, you suddenly drop here, watch the other video, because that is the just the continuation of it. So I guess that's it. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.